I'm sorry, my mic actually has been muted the whole time. And well, anyway, onto that, Lindis has been banned, and Van is going to be banning next. And shall see, 40 seconds left. Hayate being banned despite they were the one being using Hayate just now, but the first pick right now is Bobo team, and V Gaming Girl wouldn't want to risk a Hayate being used by Bobo team, so hence a Hayate ban. Then second left for Van to actually pick to actually ban another hero. And a Varus ban. Noon Queen has been using Varus for quite some time throughout the tournament, and this is definitely a respect ban towards her. So the first pick goes for Fobo team. Support pick first, which is common in Arena of Valor. And NS is one strong support, say it for the least. But Van and Bangbat look. Van was playing Zafis just now, and Bangbat was playing a Baldum. Will they actually show up with a support first, or much rather a jungle pick first, which is what I've seen quite a lot throughout the tournament by these Vietnamese teams.
Blue team's turn to pick.
A Violet pick. Well, it's still confusing, though Violet is much better in the jungle instead of in the side lane. But onto that, even with a 2 marksman composition from what we have seen so far throughout the tournament for this Vietnamese team, they are actually double punish slash frostbite team composition as well. So there is no telling actually whether Violet will be playing in the jungle or Violet will be playing in the side lane. Although she is much better in the jungle instead of the side lane. And may I lean on to the last pick right here, Nacross again.
Red team's turn.
Not really a good choice, but since it's a last pick for the first phase, they can actually rule out Aloyster, rule out Arum to actually ensure Nacross having a much better experience against Furbo team. Third band, no mage yet coming out from Furbo. Omen is the one being banned. And the same goes to V Gaming Girls. They have no dog slayer laner yet, so banning a DS laner would make some sense here. Will they be banning a DS laner? Richter is definitely a good ban, since Richter actually so mobile, has a lot of agility packs into it, and not to mention all this burstful damage from his kits. Richter is worth banning. And Dio-chan, actually one of the heroes to actually stop Nacross with the eyes, freezing Nacross to death. But it's a matter of timing. It's a hit or miss. It's whether you times it right to actually stop Nacross or not. But instead, an Aloyster can actually lock Nacross for quite some time, while the rest of the teams can actually burst Necros to death. But they actually decided that Dao Chan is the one we need to rule out for the game. Aliena has been banned, which is definitely as well a respect ban towards Ducky. Miss Amy and Amelie for Miss Amy, which also featured a punish talent, but I doubt that Amelie is going to be playing in the jungle. Amelie was designated for the DS lane, but Scott is the one being picked for Miss Amy, and Scott is one of the sustainable heroes throughout the whole rosters of Arena of Valor. Freyta though going to be facing Sephara, if Sephara is going to be played in the mid lane. But Sephara can be played as a support, and they can actually add up much more damage with a Malok in the list. If Malok is actually in the lineup, then it'll be another late game team composition for VG. Will VG be playing a Malok X Sephara combo or not? It's up to them. But that is my that is my guess. It adds up to the team nicely. Whether VG see it coming or not. Malok in the mid lane, it works. It is so works. I mean, Malok has the clearance speed thanks to the cleave with the true damage. He's a little bit slow, that Malok, but still it gets the job done. But no, Sephara will be playing in the mid and Alice will be supporting. There's no tanky competition now. Scott is the only one, but Scott as a warrior slash tank is not a pure tank, definitely. To compensate with Scott's inability to actually sustain a lot longer in the team fight, Feina has been picked out. Bangbat Luke will be playing Feina to provide regenerations to her teammates throughout the game.
10 seconds remaining.
And I definitely wonder how it goes out. Will it work? Will VG find triumph again?
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds. Prepare to engage.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All the teams marching in, and they are actually in their respective position right now, with Ducky coming back and forth, trying to eye out if she needs to protect Sage Golem up there. I'm sorry, the Might Golem. May Eileen, Peaceful onto May Eileen still, but Peaceful is the one being poked so much. Cindy playing as Caffany. We haven't seen a Caffany gameplay so far, so this is the first time Cindy comes out with it. Would like to see how it goes. Cindy goes in, the Gatling gun onto Banback Luke, but Cindy is the one being harassed so much. All the damage coming out from this Amy from behind. The laser is so dreadful, but still. Krignac was being picked. Miss Alien going to be the initial target, but Andrew was stunned by the water wells from Sephora. Grouping of 3 team members for Teams VG to defend the tower. Van is there, but the Spirit Sentinel is the one in her target. But Andrew right here will be going down. First blood for Nus Amy. Ducky is the one who actually helps. And Ducky went back straight into her lane. Nus Amy in the bottom lane alone right here. Bang back Luke coming in. That roll onto the Rockets. A stun onto Cindy. Nus Amy trying to take down the tower, but not enough minions. The glue coming out from Sunny Coco. And Eileen, not a good idea. It actually stands in that AOE coming out from Preta. Nus Amy still a rocket onto the tower. That misses the bomb coming in. Sunny Coco in the bush. Absolute Dragon going to be taken down. Already went down for VG. Cindy stun onto Cindy. Hurts from Pena. It's a good crowd control, although it's just a micro stun. Sunny Coco. That light does not hit Miss Amy. Andrew comes in, jumping into Bang Bad Luke with a heal. Bang Bad Luke unable to actually survive those burst damage coming from Andrew. One to one affair of trade. 600 gold ahead. V Gaming Girl.
Chaos reigns.
With Ducky. In the mid lane, something probably going to go up. Bang Bad Luke as well as Maya, Eileen and Van. Actually eyeing farm for an opportunity. Cindy being stunned. But Sunny Coco is not in the radius for the birds to actually bound onto Sunny Coco. To the mid lane here, Andrew probably eyeing out for an opportunity to actually kill again. There's Amy. Cindy's on alone. Sunny Coco. Van comes in. Necros, but that stuns onto Necros and Bang Bad Luke. Keita's ultimate is not as painful, but that is a matter of time before she actually reaches her power spike. May Aileen needs to run away. Ducky dashing in into the tower. Van comes in, trying to knock Andrews up. Van with an ultimate right there. Ducky comes in. Andrew a little bit more, could be Fallow, but Ducky is the one went down first by Peaceful. A good attempt from Scott playing by Ducky. But Preta is much faster onto the reflex, taking down Scott.
Let the water flow.
Bang Bad Luke, Sunny Coco all alone in the bottom lane. Peaceful coming in. Miss Amy still aiming for Sunny Coco. That bomb onto Miss Amy. Miss Amy with the flicker trying to run away, rolling out. But the rocket has not been launched. May Aileen pops out an ultimate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is FSL Circuit Arena of Valor Vietnam. Sammy rolling out of the way. Bang bad look. And ultimate pops out for Sunny Coco. Zoning out bang bad look. She's unable to go anywhere instead. This Amy needs to recall back to the base. This is the second FSL Dragon of the game. Goes for Bobo. Onto the top, Ducky. Celestial Moon. Celestial Moon skin. Did a Celestial Moon or Crescent Moon skin, something. Cindy. And this is Andrew. Grouping in the mid lane. May I Lin is quite far off from that AOE. First tower for VG, but VG is in trouble. Van Vando, that bomb. Actually, what a nice crowd control. Try to run away, but that is not possible. Andrew, an ultimate from Ducky, actually saved herself before that situation went south. And that look peaceful is troublesome.
Shut down.
We didn't see how it goes for Craignack on top of the lane. This will with no mana as of now. Aileen trying to make use of the situation. Ultimate pops out, inability to actually target onto Sephora. 2 towers been taken down by VG. And Ducky is on a way back home. Ducky comes in, don't win, but Ducky though, that ultimate coming out from Ducky is not enough to actually take down Moon Queen. A debuff from the ultimates. Again a nice reflex from Phobo team. Then Van comes in onto Andrew, ultimate pops out, but Sunny Coco, that ultimate is a little bit off. The bottom lane Ducky looking for an opportunity. It's the swap for Ducky, but Ducky all alone being chased by Andrew. Ducky tries to run away, pops out ultimate. That is the best way to actually disengage onto 3 team members of Phobo team.
A blue team tower has been destroyed. A red team tower has been destroyed.
Rolling through the wall, trying to run away from Moon Queen. Third FSL Dragon of the game has been taken away by Phobo team. Sunny Coco. Andrew jumping in. Peaceful. May Aileen recalling back. Spirit Domino has been taken down by Nacroth, which is still farming though, but reaching 10 minutes mark into the game. Benden already level 13 so far. The scoreline is only 4-3. They are playing it safe, but this is a best of 3. Bang bad look. Ducky comes in onto Cindy, but Cindy with the Gatling gun. So painful. Van. Clearance from 3 of the members of Phobo team. While VG is restructuring their positions, going back to the top lane. Visioning onto the Dog Slayer lane. But Ducky here also managed to kill, but she was instead went down by the Phobo team. Van. Van comes in for the tower. Tier 2 tower going to go down. Nacroth is known for very good damage on 2 towers, making him a very good pusher. Andrew jumps onto Nizami. Nizami wouldn't be able to actually sustain. May Aileen a little bit late. Dash away, but a bomb is so nicely done. May Aileen pops out ultimate to run away. Van trying to actually steal that Sage Golem. Managed to get away with it. Bang Bat Loop pops out a heal. Ultimate as well to lower down the shield. But still though, that wasn't enough to actually survive from the grabs of at least 3 team members from Phobo team.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Ducky. Very good pusher right here. Both Scott as well as Necroft. They can actually split push nicely.
Team tower has been destroyed.
Finally the second tower for Phobo team right here. But Van tried to run away, but Andrew is much faster to actually catch on to Necroft. If they actually let Peaceful to be fed, then trouble is what they seek after. Dark Slayer for Team Phobo, while May Aileen went down just like that by Peaceful. Bang Bat Look is bound to actually be under that tower for protection. Miss Amy couldn't be able to do anything. Andrew comes in, but that was just a warning to zone out the enemy team. Sunny Coco though. Andrew with a Drake in her possession. One by one, resources from VG been taken away by Phobo team. They are actually leading for 40k gold lead right here. But the the V Gaming Ghost is not far off. It's only 2k behind. And another tier 2 tower already ran away. Bang Bad Look wouldn't be able to sustain much longer. Ducky comes in, but a bomb from Preta is hard to mace. Again, a Drake, a purposeless Drake has been summoned in the bottom lane without the minion. Peaceful. Van trying to run away. But she's a Poker King right here. Is VG going to clutch onto one last tower again, making another comeback gameplay? On to Andrew, but Van, that is not the one you're looking for. Andrew. And Amy here trying to actually defend that tower. May Aileen, the bomb onto Aileen. Water crowd control shown by Peaceful. That Preta is definitely genius. Quinn. They were grouping in the mid lane. The tier 2 tower been taken down just as well. Bang Bad Look. Aileen is the one be taken down first. Ducky trying to get into the team fight, but Ducky needs to go away. Onto the top lane. A Choknar actually solo pushing. Van is coming in, but Nunquind enough to leap off. Ducky all alone. Ducky popping out the ultimate, going to run away, but Andrew onto him. Andrew with the burst damage. Nurse Amy had that critical, but it is still not enough to take down Sunny Coco. And Rush Episode Dragon for Phobo team. Nurse Amy from behind. It's not going to be a pretty sight for Team Phobo right here. They need to go away. Nunquin coming in. Nunquin is helping, trying to reach Nurse Amy. Slowed Nurse Amy again. Andrew going after Amy, and just like that, a burst onto Violet, despite Violet having enough critical damage to actually take down that crit knack, but that crit knack is much better, much faster. Cindy. Split push showed by Van Van right here. Looks like Purple team needs to be careful. Van Van a dash, 3 dash by Van Van. Spirit Sentinel goes for Nung Queen. They were in the late game. Dark Slayer going to go down for the second time right here for Purple team. But VG is still trying to defend, trying to farm as much as possible. Ultimate pops out from Caffany. But even that is not enough. Ducky giving a vision towards a teammate right here. Andrew went away. Sunny Coco probably going to be next. Andrew actually resurrected. Van Van is the one in trouble just now. A little bit more. Could be finished. But Cindy as well as Sunny Coco here. Backbat looks coming in. Andrew jumping in, but that is not a right move. While this Amy is so powerful with those critical hits. Miss Amy is going to go down right by Peaceful. A double kill, definitely.
Double kill.
Nung Queen is quite tanky for now. Stun. But that ultimate pops out, making sure that she's able to run away from the crowd control. An even game. 19-9, reaching minutes of the 20th. Sage Golem for Peaceful. With Preta Breath. The acidic breath of Preta. It's quite fast. Onto the high ground right here. Ducky comes in with the ultimate. Managed to take down Caffany. But still the high ground goes down. May Island with the water well. Nung Queen. Super minion onto the mid lane has been deployed. Andrew not going to be not going to be well. Looks like the late game team composition is gaining steps. Is this going to be another comeback for V Gaming Girls? Both of the team definitely wanted an early win. Third Dark Slayer right here. But will be taken away by VG. Ducky goes in, ultimate pops out, but VG no follow-up coming out. Nung Queen clearing up the minions so that those minions can advance, but being stopped immediately by VG. Comes Bang Bat look onto the Might Golem. Andrew Van Van, that is not the way. And she actually dive away. Running from all those damage, especially from Preta.
The Great Dragon has been
Drake has been summoned onto the bottom lane. They are actually waiting for a right time to actually engage. Bomb pops out, but Peaceful is in trouble. Those critical coming from Amy is so painful. And that tower went down just like that, while Ducky is right in the back line. One by one went down. Sunny Coco will be next, but they managed to get back into the Fountain of Life. Ultimate by Ducky, and Van Van goes for the core, but there is no minion right here. A mistake is forbiddable right now. Nung Queen trying to sustain. Andrew managed to take one, but he came back to life. Double kill by Andrew, but Andrew still ran away, and look at that, those glue is nice. Amy is the only one, last one to be taken down by Sunny Coco, but she will be back. Sunny Coco stops Amy from actually run away. Will Amy be able to actually survive? The answers is no. Ace for Phobo team. But even so, there is no one to actually move, to actually push. It was an even fight. Both of the team net worth is such even. 71,000 net worth of goals for both of the teams. Gatling by Cindy. The Gatling gun is so crazy. The Blade of Eternity is one of the must-have kit to almost all DPS build. Even the support has a BOE right here. It's probably going to be one last try. It bounces to whoever actually wins the team fight. Van is going after Peaceful. That bait is just nicely. Andrew managed to take down Van, and now less DPS for VG. This Amy is the one of the painful in the team, but Cindy is not so bad just as well. Picks up a Dog's Blessing. Refuse to die, and they will go for the Dog Slayer, but Andrew sense something is not right. They actually had the vision right now, and Ducky needs to go back to the base. Safira, despite having the ultimate, it is not possible for her to actually sustain. No Queen in the front line. Sunny Coco as well, but Ducky tries to kill. He managed to go away, but not anymore, as Cindy actually push out all those damage from the Gatling gun. 24 minutes into the game. Dog Slayer. Right after applying pressure in the mid lane, Van comes in, but a little bit late, so a U-turn it is. If the only one party makes mistake, the game will be set. Full. They are going for the bottom lane. They have the wave, they have the minions. The Drake is in peaceful possessions.
The great dragon
has been summoned along with the minions. Bombs pops out. They're going to try to rush for the high ground in the bottom lane, while Macross will be going to split push. Sensing that Macross is not there, Chok now went back. They're actually fighting right here. High ground went down. Two of the high ground went down. Will VG clutch another one last tower? Van tried to run away, but that was a trap. And look at that, Van couldn't be able to go anywhere. They were playing it nicely, and Van has no idea, absolutely no idea, that a trap and ambush has been set by Phobo team. And Coco Ducky comes in again. That strategy did not work. When will Ducky learn? Ultimate pops out from Cindy. Managed to take down Scott. Aileen, the only one left is Bang Bad Look right here. But the tower is the one they wanted so far. Bang Bad Look wouldn't be able to last long. And finally, Falbo team will claim victory in this first game of best of 3.
Ultimate.
V Gaming Girls is playing it so nice, trying to defend until the last minutes of the game. The game duration went so long actually, until the very late game when finally V Gaming Girls has the ability to actually properly fight against Fobo team. But Fobo team actually claimed victorious onto the first game, simply because how dreadful Peaceful is. Being Preta in the late game is always crazy. %81 participation coming from Andrew. Andrew looks so free, roaming around throughout the maps, looking and seeking for prey. But Peaceful is the one we should award off with the MVP, definitely and simply because how Peaceful actually knew when to follow ups. All the timings for the bombs, all the timings for the ultimate is so close, so nice. It is one-way highway for them throughout the late game. And credit has to be given for Sunny Coco just as well. As how Sunny Coco actually managed to zone out the enemy teams, and it is so good that almost in every team fight they need to actually take back a longer path to actually run away, and that cost them the casualties. And V Gaming Girls is not the end just yet. There are another game coming onto the best of 3, and we will see you right after the ads break. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and this is FSL Circuit Arena of Valor Vietnam, and this is the final between V Gaming Girls versus Fobo team. And Fobo team already raked in the first win, so definitely VG wanted to win to further up the game onto game 3. And as of now, actually they are already in the lobby and ready to go, but there's no queue from the from the tournament admin to actually start the game so far. And anyway, both of them wanted to win, definitely wanted to win the finals, but Fobo team is a little bit comfortable with with one win ahead of VG, while VG need to go all out for this game, or else they will risk losing anyway. Onto that though, VG, despite having the late game team composition, the Fobo team definitely shown much better rotation, much better domination over the resources in the late game, and VG can only defend until the last bit of the core health, and finally Fobo actually claims the win. It's 1-0 right now. VG would want to tighten the gap, but it's not going to be easy, even though Fobo team actually already in the comfortable spot, but still they will be wanting to actually give some fights onto it. Anyway, VG versus Fobo team. For those who are in the comment section, who do you think gonna win the game? Will it be VG claiming the second game and bringing it forward onto the third game of best of 3, or Phobo team will walk out with a straight win? Type it down in the comment sections, and I believe the admins will be replying soon to you or something. Anyway, alright, there is a signals they are going to go, and we will be getting into the draft session right now. First ban for Miss Amy from VG. They are the first pick right here, so definitely not gonna ban Hayate since they actually win with a Hayate. So it's bound to Phobo team if they wanted to exclude Hayate in the game. Nakroth is the first one to be banned, and Hayate straight away being banned, not risking Hayate to VG, as they already saw how VG clutches the game until the very late game, and that is not a good sign if they actually let Hayate being played by VG. Nunquin onto the second ban right here, another respect ban, two of those, Hayate as well as Florentino. VG is now played both Nakroth and Violet. Is not giving up Violet and Nakroth towards the enemy team. VG probably has the strategy going on within themselves, but not so sure what as of now, and there's no telling what is going to happen next. But on to the first pick. Will Miss Amy come out with the support? But Yena is the one being picked right here. Richter, so definitely going to be a DS laner pick first.
Red team's turn.
If the Richter comes out, and Nunquin, as well as Andrew going to reply with something. Andrew were the one playing Crickneck just now. Lindis, will they be showing their junglers early in the game, early in the draft session, which is, as again I have to say, is not always advisable? But Nunquin comes out with a Talanas. Darius has been picked by Andrew. Nunquin definitely going to be picking Talanas for peaceful, and this is not a best of, this is not a global ban pick, so they can actually pick same heroes that they have played previously onto the first game. And Bang Bad Luke just now played Pena. What support will Bang Bad Luke comes out with? The other parties have Stellanas and Varus. Stealing teamies from them is one of the good choice.
Red team's turn to pick.
And she did. I made my homework though. And onto that peaceful. Lindis has been picked right there, so picking up an invisible jungler is always not recommendable, as Lindis can actually reveal those invisible heroes just as easily. And Sephara pick right there, so Nunquin will be banning for the rest of her teammates. A mage, I would say, well, I don't think VG play Preta, so, and that's that. Tulen or Liliana makes a good ban right here. Then it's actually complement the lineup with all the burst damage from Richter, Lindis. Liliana will be making some sense. Will Nunquin actually ban out a Liliana?
To ban.
And there's no jungler yet so far, so they wouldn't have to worry about Wukong, Batman, or Quillen. So something as dreadful as probably as Murad, or something as Zaphis, which for now there's no tank yet. Varus is not so tanky, but still we are still able to sustain in a team fight. So addition of Zaphis into the lineup of the Phobo team will done a good thing. Look at that, Zaphis has been banned. I am on fire tonight. This is the last ban right here. And Caffeine.
Blue team's turn to ban.
They don't want VG to be able to play Caffeine, as they already shown how it is with Cindy controlling Caffeine just as nicely just now. But I don't think VG will be going with a double marksman composition. Sephara is out. They don't have a support yet. Sephara could be the support, but Sephara could be in the mid lane. Banning out the Malok is one of the good things to do. But this one I did. This one is. I lose out to this one. They actually banned Baldum instead of Malok. On to the third pick right here. Will they come out with the Malok Sephara combo? Or rather not. Sephara definitely going to be in the support lane, but no Malok for now. Dao-chan instead coming out from Cindy. So Mei, Lin and Ducky for the last pick of V Gaming Girls. I would say something like Tulin. Since Liliana already went out of the picture, Tulin would be one of the nice addition for the lineup, for the whole lineup. But they don't have any of the tank heroes, so they probably need to think it wisely rather than Trixie coming out with an Arum or Marja is a good thing to do. But Trixie it is. And lastly, Sunny Coco. Rogue, we haven't seen Rogue with the superstar skins just now. Well, that's belong to Sunny Coco. Andrew is playing Rogue without any skins. So let's see how it goes right here. Double mash composition.
10 seconds
no
remaining.
tanks at all. Varus will be the one sustaining all this damage coming out in the front line, while Rogue will be dealing with burst damage.
Welcome to Arena of Valor. Get ready. Minions will be deployed.
And here we are on to the finals between Phobo teams versus V Gaming Girls right here. This is the second game of best of 3, with VG losing out to Phobo team onto the first game. They definitely wanted a win to drag the game on to game 3. Dang, that look actually hiding in the bushes. Went back to their respective positions, and I suspect that this game will be a lot slower than the first game. They would want to play it safely, but an engage from Mei Lin onto Sunny Coco. Much rather call it as a poke or harass. Bang, bad look. And Coco went back to the mid lane, actually roaming around, providing vision towards a teammate. And here comes Cindy. Miss Amy alone. Coco with the water wells, managed to stun onto Miss Amy. A hold from Bang Bad Look, playing as a teamie right here. Cindy bound to clear the lanes. And VG Ducky. Young Queen onto Ducky. Cindy onto Bang Bad Look again. Teamie needs to go away, and Miss Amy right here, trying to clear up as fast as she can. Sunny Coco supporting Cindy. But onto the top lane here, this Sentinel has been taken away, Andrew as well as Nunquin. Absolute Dragon goes out for the first time on Horizon Valley. Onto game 2 right here. Cindy trying to take down the Seagull. Bang Bat Luke with a hook as well as a stun. Cindy stops a little bit just like that. Bang Bat Luke.
Blood.
Unable to get away from Cindy. Cindy takes the first blood. Andrew comes in, already have the ultimate right here. Sunny Coco needs to go away. Miss Amy is the one being freezed just now by Peaceful. A nice steal coming out from Cindy with a starfall. Andrew goes for Maylene. Absolute Dragon is a little bit far off, but still they managed to actually finish off onto the Abyssal Dragon. Bang Bat Luke, Peaceful. Onto the top side here, Ducky against the Varus. Varus is a very good counter to a Richter. Onto that, Sunny Coco, Bang Bat Luke went down again by Andrew. Already pops out the ultimate right there. Sunny Coco. Gnome Twins come in with another kill here. Ducky pops out the ultimate. Life steals onto Ducky, a hoax onto Ducky. Went just like that. Double kill from Nunquin. May Eileen is the one last left. A frozen, but that ultimate coming out from Varus. Settle down for Crixie. Bang Bang Luke's coming in, but a water well from Sunny Coco stop him from actually advancing. Sunny Coco.
Focus, please.
Nunquin looking for Ducky. Ducky with a jungle strike. Onto the mid lane, Andrew. 5-0 right now, dominating early in the game again. Nunquin trying to take down the tower. Van is going to take down Nunquin, but Nunquin has set it in her mind.
A blue team tower
She wanted that tower before she went down, and she did. What a nice decision making coming out from Varus. Cleared up the lanes. Andrew will take down another tier 1 tower for Phobo team right here.
A blue team tower
Bang
has
Bat
been
looks a
destroyed.
little bit late to join defending that tier 1 tower. Cindy onto the top lane again. Van onto Varus. Varus always alone. They found it. Varus needs to actually swap out the lane bat and Bang Bat Luke again. Teamy managed to actually revive with that ultimate. Van always takes the kill as she reposition herself. Nice positioning. Miss Amy is going to try for the tower, but Phobo team actually cleared it out first. 3-6 onto the score line here. 6 minutes into the game. Varus goes in looking for Ducky again. It's not easy for VG to take down their first tier tower, but Van comes in again, and Nunquin tried to run away. That burst from Ducky. Van will flank from behind. Nunquin needs to re-strategize. How is she going to run away? But Andrew comes in for the help. Van went away, not risking her life. Sunny Coco will defend. while Varus actually go back. Andrew pops out the ultimate, trying to survive. Bang bad look. Cindy with a free hit right there. Crixie could not reach Cindy. Sunny Coco, that is a mistake. But Sunny Coco pops out. A sprint to run away. One has been taken down. May Aileen probably going to be next. Andrew is still alive. Ducky comes in, pops out ultimate. Andrew will go down, but Ducky went down first. May Aileen trying to get back under the tower, seeking for protection, but there is too much to face. Van lanking as much as she can, but she stops. I'm not so sure why. That starfall coming out from Cindy settles for the kill.
Shut down.
This is the third episode dragon of the game for Phobo team. Tier 1 has been cleared. While all towers of Phobo team is still intact. Phobo is stepping up their game. They wanted to win. But VG just as well, desperate for a win so badly.
Fall into my trap.
Ducky. Going in, Nunquin is going to be in trouble all alone here. She's going to be bursted down just again. Ultimate escape from Nunquin, but that hook from Teamy stops her. But this is not going to be pretty for VG if they keep going to be in the top lane. Because Phobo always decided to actually pressure up onto the other side of the map whenever Van went up. Sunny Coco onto Van, slowed Van a little bit. Sunny Coco sprint onto Van, trying to apply his water well. Pops up ultimate to run away. Andrews onto Van going to be in trouble, already being taken down, but he's being resurrected again. Andrew gets Bang, and then this Amy trying to run away. Van, one of the DPS has been taken away.
Bloodbath.
Blue team initiated a pause. (13 to 5). 10 minutes into the game. But Phobo team is leading onto the net worth 4,000 goals ahead of V Gaming Girls with 3 towers as well as 3 Absolute Dragon into their names. With only 2 team members left so far for the blue team. For V Gaming Girls, what can they do? And the battle is about to resume. They have the minion here up. They'll be trying to take down that tier 2 tower, while Valheim is actually trying to defend the tier 2 onto the mid lane. But yet again, the blue team paused just again. Not so sure if it is a strategy.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Not looking good right here. Zoning out Sunny Coco, and they get 2 tier 2 towers just like that. Van already revived, but that Mike Golems belongs to Andrew for now. A slows, another freeze, and just like that, Timmy went down as well. One after another towers has been taken down by the Phobo team. 14 to 5. And they are going to focus onto the bottom lane tier 2 right here.
A blue team tower has
Melted
been
down like
destroyed.
an ice cream under the hot sunny sun. 3 high ground towers left. But Phobo goes for the Dark Slayer. While Nunquin as well as Peaceful and Sunny Coco going to zone out the enemy team. Nunquin goes for Ducky. Ultimate pops up, but it does not land onto Ducky. Nunquin is being so aggressive despite being harassed and poked early in the game by Van Van. They actually wanted to stop Varus from advancing so much, from finishing her build early, but it is not happening. Phobo team is much better in terms of rotation for now. Resource clearing and dominating the map. Drake has been summoned onto the bottom lane where the minions are in. Andrew clearing up, Sunny Coco, Ducky comes in, pops on ultimate, but this is not going to go well for Ducky.
Let the water flow.
Another stuns onto the rest of the team members of VG by Sunny Coco.
Starfall.
Misses.
The water is alive.
May Aileen has been stopped right here. Andrew comes in. Did not pop on ultimate just yet. She wills actually. Just a matter of time. Andrew is so deep in. Andrew pops out the ultimate. Anytime now. A stun onto May Aileen. But she's actually in the base. And that is an ace. This is going to be it. The core is going to go down. Ducky is not moving. And finally, another win onto Phobo team, claiming victory. Champions of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor, Vietnam. Five to 19. MVP goes for Peaceful, playing as Diao Chan, as she always managed to actually stops the enemy, crowd controlling the enemies every single time, every team fights coming in. Van Van did as much as she can to actually try to bring up the game for game 3. But sadly, it's not happening for VG, as Phobo team is much better in map controlling rather than VG. Sunny Coco. All the zoning did by Sunny Coco, making sure that the enemy unable to advance onto a team fight whenever Phobo team actually after an objective. This is a very nice gameplay shown by Phobo team. All the rotations so nicely. Andrew comes in to settle for the kill. Nunquin, despite being harassed most of the time onto the top lane, as she's always alone, but she has not given up. Continues to be in the top lane and try to sustain as much as she can. All the follow-up coming out from the rest of the team members. The power of teamwork shown by Phobo team, proving dominance, claiming victorious against VG. But this shall not be an end to both of the team. Phobo shouldn't be so comfortable. And VG, don't lose hope yet. They're always next time for you guys. But congratulations to Phobo team winning the final against VG. They are proving that they are much better than the other rest of the teams inside of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor Vietnam. When Phobo team claim championship. And that's about it. This is the last day of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor Vietnam. And I am Lai Chi Kang, your host. We probably will see each other again soon. And this is about it. The last day. I am signing out as of now. Congratulations again for both teams showing extremely nicely gameplay. Especially Phobo team. And we will see you again soon. Thank you.